Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Rahana. We're playing more Gakuen Heaven 2. We're going to continue with Takato's route on June 17th. We're going to pick up where we left off last time. So last time we had the long discussion of calligraphy and what happened with the other boy that used to come to his house and the unfairness of everything and how Takato feels like he doesn't belong at the school. And now we're going to find out how that ties into him becoming a writer.
私が小説を書き始めたのはそういう理由からです。
That's the reason I started writing a novel.
どういうこと?
What do you mean?
私が理想とする結末を得るため
In order to reach the ideal conclusion.
あるいはもうどうすることもできないものをどうにかするためにとでも言いますか。
Possibly, you could say it was to do something about situations where nothing can be done.
どうにかなった?
Did it work out?
書くことで気持ちが楽になりました。
Writing made me feel better.
そっか。
I see.
ある種の代償行為として非常に有効でした。
It was extraordinarily effective as a form of catharsis, which, you know, is super true. Anyone who writes, you're like, yep, I'll just go for the cheapest form of therapy. I will sublimate my rage and depression and all my other bad feelings and write a story. Yeah. Of course, that can be a bad habit if you take it to the point where you can't deal with your own feelings because you are so used to just writing them out as other people's problems. So, but I'm assuming Takato did not take it to that super unhealthy extreme. He seems to be functioning pretty well in the world, even though he wrote that to kind of give himself a feeling of something he could actually control in a world where things are out of your control, especially as a young person. He couldn't stand up for the other boy or to say what happened or anything. Who would believe him? You know, he would just be accused of trying to mess with that teacher and cause problems. And then he would not be the teacher's pet anymore. It's just unfair. So yeah, it's his way of dealing with things that are unfair.
私にとって小説を書くという行為は純粋に私自身のためだったのです。
For me, writing a novel was purely for my own sake.
ですが、書き上げてしまうと今度は欲が出てきました。
But I finished writing and then I got a sort of craving.
これが一体どのレベルのものか知りたくなったのです。
I wanted to know just what level I was at.
だから出版社に送ってみました。
So I tried sending it to a publisher.
その小説がゾンビちゃん?
That novel was Zombie-chan?
はい。
Yes.
でもゾンビちゃんって今の話と全然関係ないよな。
But Zombie-chan doesn't really have anything to do with your story just now, does it?
学園ものってところは似てるけど、誰も書道なんかやってないし、むしろ戦ってるし。
It's similar in that there's school stuff, but no one does anything like calligraphy. Instead, they fight.
自分の身に起きたことをそのまま書いただけでは日記じゃないですか。
If I just wrote what happened to me exactly as it was, it would be a diary.
あれは私の物語ではなく、私のための物語なんです。
It's not my story, it's a story for me.
高藤さんのための物語?
A story for you?
ええ。あの時私にとって必要だった物語です。
Yes, at the time it was an important story for me.
私が私のためだけに作った、私に向けた物語。
It was a story
それ
made,
があの小説です。
made by me and for me. That's what that novel is.
そうなのか。
Really?
でもすごいよな。それがあんなに面白いなんて。
But it's amazing that it's so interesting.
俺の友達でも結構読んでるやつ多いし、本屋でもよく見かけるし。
A lot of my friends are reading it too, and I always see it in bookstores.
ですが、
However,
物語は私だけのものではなくなりました。
the story stopped being mine alone.
私だけのための物語は他人と共有されることで現実へとはみ出してしまった。
By sharing the story that was just for me with other people, it ended up spilling over into reality.
はみ出す?
Spilling over?
本は売れました。私が書いたものを読んだ人が様々な評価をするようになりました。
The book went on sale. The people who read what I wrote began to leave reviews.
けれども私は混乱するようになりました。これは一体何なのか。
I started to feel conflicted. Just what was this?
結局のところ、現実と小説は違う。現実は自分の思うようには変えられない。理想の結末など、所詮は物語の中だけのもの。
In the end, reality and novels are different. Reality doesn't change the way you want it to. After all, ideal conclusions only exist in stories. I have good news for you, Takato. You exist in a story, so you are going to have a happy ending. I will make it happen for you. I mean, the writer already made it happen, but I'm going to follow that path and I'm going to find your happy ending. It's already in there, but I'm going to go get it. I'm going to dig it out of this computer and I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm going to upload it to YouTube and everyone's going to watch it. And then you can be happy.
そんなことは分かっていて、それでも私は書かざるを得なかった。
I realized that, and yet I was compelled to write.
そうしないと自分が潰れてしまうような気がしていた。
I felt like I'd break if I didn't.
それなのに、
Still,
小説が本という現実の形をとり、文庫本という商品として社会に流通する。
the novel took the physical form of a book and was circulated in the world as the material good known as a paperback.
その結果として私は印税を得て、様々な見知らぬ人間からの寄与奉返を受けるようになる。
As a result, I earned royalties and started to receive praise and criticism from various people I didn't know.
そうやって現実が小説に侵食されていく。
So the novel encroached on reality. And look at his face as he's talking about this. Like, that, I can understand that feeling of, you know, creating something for yourself and then you put it out there and you don't really have control over it anymore. You don't control what people say about it, what they think about it, anything. You know, you could have written it with certain intentions or with a certain thing in mind and people could interpret it completely differently. And, you know, as somebody who writes, I can understand how bad that might feel if I wrote something and I thought I was conveying a certain thing and people decided to interpret it a different way because of their own different experience in life. And especially if that way turned out to be something that I personally didn't like or was opposed to or was trying to avoid. So yeah, it's really a complicated situation, especially for someone who is writing something in order to make himself feel better, and now it's just like out there. And he put it out there. And I'm sure he must feel like, well, I fucked up.
現実が変えられないことからの救いだったはずなのに、物語が私の現実を変えていく。
Even though it was supposed to save me from an unchangeable reality, the story changed my reality.
ひどい裏切りのようで、でも、その感情が何に対してか曖昧で。
It was a cruel betrayal, but it's unclear what those feelings were toward.
ただ、また私はどこかで間違えたのではないかという漠然とした不安が拭えない。
Only I couldn't erase the vague feeling that I had been wrong again, somehow.
ですが、
But
私が書いたもので泣いたあなたを見たとき、不思議な気持ちがしました。
when I saw you crying because of what I wrote, I had a strange feeling.
なんだか、許された気がしたのです。
I kind of felt like I was forgiven.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
なんて言ったらいいかわかんないけど。
I don't know what I should say.
高藤さんって優しいよな。
Takato-san, you're so kind.
私が？
I am?
優しくない人はそんなに悩んだり苦しんだりしない。
An unkind person wouldn't worry and agonize like that. And the word that's used for kindness here is also like, it has the sense also of gentleness. So you can kind of take it both ways here. I like the kind of double meaning there.
この学園に選ばれたのだって高藤さんが賞を取ったからだ。
Because you won a prize and you were chosen by the school.
すっきりしないところもあるけど、でも何か悪いことをしたわけじゃない。
There's things that are frustrating, but you didn't do anything wrong.
なのに自分のことを責めてる。多分この学園に来れなかった人に申し訳ないって思ってる。
Still, you blame yourself. I think you probably feel sorry for the person who didn't come to the school.
俺思うんだけど。
That's what I think.
高藤さんのそういう気持ちがあるから小説読んでて感動するんじゃないのかな。
Maybe I'm so moved by reading your novel because you have those sorts of feelings.
そうでしょうか。
Is that so?
うん。
Yeah.
ゾンビちゃんってさ、
About Zombie-chan.
みんな結構かわいそうな目に遭うし、どうしてこんなひどいことするんだよって腹立つこともあるけど、
A lot of really sad things happen to everyone, and I get annoyed about why are these terrible things happening?
読んだ後なんかお腹がいっぱいになる感じがする。
But after I've read it, I kind of feel like I had a good meal.
すごい美味しいもの食べると幸せになるじゃん。
It makes you happy to eat something really delicious, right?
ゾンビちゃんはそれとちょっと似てる。
Zombie-chan's a little like that.
満たされる。
It's satisfying?
ああ、うん、そうそれ。
Yeah, that's it.
お腹じゃないけどなんかどっかが満たされるって気がする。
It's not my stomach, but I feel kind of satisfied.
どう言えばいいのかな。
I wonder how I should put it.
俺はさ、あの話に出てくる人ってみんな現実にいそうな気がするんだ。
For me, I feel like the people in that story could all be real.
どこかにウズカみたいな子がいて悲しかったり寂しかったり辛かったりしてるんじゃないかってそう思う。
I wonder if there's a girl somewhere like Uzuka being sad, lonely, or tired.
そういう子なんとか助けようとして主人公が頑張るだろ。
The main character works hard trying to save a girl like that somehow, right?
でちゃんと最後には助けてくれるだろ。
And at the very end, they save her, right?
だから読み終わった後本当に良かったなって思うんだ。
So after I've finished reading, I feel really glad.
なんか元気が出てくるし俺も頑張ろうって気になる。
It kind of cheers me up, and I feel like I'll work hard too.
どっか別の場所で頑張ってる友達の話を聞いたみたいなそんな気持ちになるんだ。
It's like when I hear from friends who are doing their best somewhere else. That's how I feel.
あなたは
You.
私を泣かせる気ですか。
Are you trying to make me cry?
そんな感想をもらって嬉しくない作家はいません。
There's no writer who would be unhappy to receive such feedback.
高藤さんも嬉しい。
You're happy too, Takato-san?
ええ、とても
Yes, very.
惚れ直してしまいます。
I'm falling in love all over again.
本当に。
Truly. Oh, he's holding me.
朝日奈。
I love this like little slice of a CG here. I think it has a lot more impact like that. It feels like you're peeking in on something private, and you really are. Like, this is a really personal conversation. I'm surprised there's nobody else in the library. I guess they're just lucky. In a place like this. But
俺高藤さんが好きです。
I love you, Takato-san.
高藤さんも高藤さんが書く話も
You and the stories you write.
大好きです。
I really love both of them. I encouraged him, maybe. If I did, I'm glad.
私も。
Me too.
お、ここか。
Oh, here you are. Thanks for showing up, buddy. Sup, Kuya?
うわ
So I think this is one of the scenes that can be slightly different. Depending on whether Yuki spoke to Kuya earlier or not. I think this changes a little. But whatever we did, this is kind of like the funny version.
クーヤさんどうも。
Kuya-san, hi!
おい、摩擦軍、今舌打ちしただろ。
Hey, Masatsugu, did you just click your tongue at me?
しましたが、それが何か。
I did. What about it?
開き直った。
So defiant. Busted. Making out in the library.
というか、君たち、いつから付き合ってたんだ。
I mean, since when have you guys been dating? Okay, so I guess Kuya didn't figure it out somehow. I thought I had done the version where he does figure it out. Well, anyway, you get a slightly different scene here, depending on whether Kuya has figured this out or not.
つい最近です。
Since just recently.
なんで教えてくれなかったんだ。摩擦軍のケチ、秘密主義。
Why didn't you tell me? Masatsugu, you meanie, you're so secretive.
今わかったんだからいいじゃないですか。
Look how grumpy he is. That's so cute. You know now, so it's fine, isn't it?
それになぜいちいちあなたに報告しなければならないんですか？
Besides, why do I have to report every little thing to you?
だって友達が幸せになったら祝福してやりたいじゃないか。なあユキ。
But if my friends have found happiness, I want to give it my blessing, right, Yuki?
どうも。
Thanks.
それに俺に言っておかないとこうやって地雷を踏みまくるぞ。
Besides, if you didn't tell me, I'd just keep stepping on mines like this, wouldn't I?
それは一理ありますね。
You have a point.
ということで、付き合ってますから。
Therefore, we're dating.
おめでとう。
Congratulations.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
じゃあ俺はこれで。
Then I'll be going.
なんか用があるんだろ？
Huh? Didn't you need something?
それはそうだがここでは俺はお邪魔虫だ。
I do, but I'm a third wheel here.
だからここで退散する。
So I'll make my retreat.
いや、一緒に戻るよ。なあ。
No, let's all go back, okay?
え、
Alright.
ここは学園内で朝比奈はこの学園のエースですから。用があるなら仕方ありません。
Since we're within the school and Asahina is the school's ace, it's unavoidable that you have business with him.
ですがクーヤ、
However, Kuya,
彼がエースではなく、ただの朝比奈勇気であるときは話は別です。
when he's not the ace, but just Asahina Yuki, it's a different story.
そのような時には、決して私と朝比奈の時間を邪魔しないように。
At those times, absolutely do not interrupt my time with Asahina.
高藤さん、何言ってんだよ。
Takato-san, what are you saying? That's embarrassing.
なるほど。私と朝比奈の時間か。
I see. My time with Asahina, huh?
いい。実にいい。
Yeah, great. That's really great.
何がだよ。
What is?
正嗣の心の狭さがいい。
Masatsugu's pettiness is great.
親友をも邪険にするこの見境のなさ。恋は盲目というのは本当だな。
So unkind toward a best friend. That distinction, the expression blinded by love, is true.
クーヤさん、お願いだから黙って。
Kuya-san, please stop talking. So yeah, only Kuya would be like, this is awesome, you're treating me like crap because I interrupted your date. You were making out and I busted in and now you're mad. Yeah! Because that's how Kuya rolls. Okay, there actually is more to this day because this is a long day. But I'm going to stop here because we're done with the library scene and it'll shift to a different location and kind of different tone sort of scene there. So I think it's a good place to stop. So yeah, now we've learned about Takato starting to write really to soothe his own conscience because of the whole calligraphy fiasco. And, you know, that sense that releasing that thing he created for himself into the world may have been a mistake and, like, may have even been, like, morally wrong in a way to kind of profit from this thing that was meant only for himself. And to make himself feel better. And, you know, in a way you can kind of think that's a selfish thing to create something as a crutch to make yourself feel better when you're feeling guilty about something that you couldn't fix. And then for that thing to become, you know, something so huge that they want to make an animation out of it, like, that's a big deal. And then of course just the really touching stuff of Yuki being moved so much by the story and getting that feeling of, you know, I love this person, I love their work. And you know, that thing he said about the girl, like Uzuka being sad and lonely and tired, and how the main character works hard to save that girl. Like, Yuki is the main character working to save the boy like Takato, who is sad and lonely and tired. And it just makes a lovely parallel for the actual game here. And that applies to everyone that Yuki goes. You know, he does go and he saves that person who's sad and lonely and tired. I would describe all the characters like this. They're all sad in their own way, and they're lonely. Some more than others, especially people like Tomo and Kuya. And you know, they're just tired. They're just worn out from just all the weight of these things that they're worried about. The problems in their past, their backstories, and these things that have just been weighing on them for some of them for a really long time. Like Kuya, who's been just dealing with the loneliness of moving around the world because of his father's work and not being able to you know, basically put down roots anywhere. You know, it's been going on since he was a kid. Or Sakaki, who had that problem in middle school. You know, the unfair thing that happened to his friend, and like he's grown up with that. Like that's half his life. And you know, Joker, who was in that accident when he was 10, that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's all these people who are just, they're worn out, and they need someone who's that main character figure to come and pull them out of the mud. So a little bit of cleverness, I guess, by making one of the characters that you can pursue an author, because then scenes like this are possible with kind of interesting ways of expressing stuff in terms of how an author can do things. So good job, game. Very nice. Good job, Kuya, coming in and interrupting the kiss. Good job, Kiss, being a very pretty CG. I enjoyed that a lot. So that concludes this scene. There will be one more video for finishing up this day, and then after that we'll move on to the final round of the Bell one. And after the Bell one is when things really heat up, because someone's going to show up and make a lot of waves, and I'm going to be really upset with that person. Like, very, very cranky. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a really sweet scene. One of my favorites in here. I say that about everything. I love everything. Yay. This game's great. So I hope you'll come back next time for the conclusion of June 17th in Takato's Route. I will see you then.